Hello everyone, my name is Akshay Sharma and welcome to my channel One Step Hub Automation. This is the third video in the SOA series. In the previous two videos, we have discussed about the problem statement with the legacy systems. In the second video, we have discussed about what is SOA and what is web services. In today's video, we will be discussing about why SOA was introduced to the market. This is also termed in as the solution to the problem statement what we have discussed in the earlier videos. Let's go ahead.
This becomes very easy, right? My end customer is interacting with the service layer, and this service layer basically calls credit management, sales management, customer info, order management, invoicing, and professional services. And this all layers can directly call to a network management or a database or a customer profile database or a billing database or a service database. So let me give you a real life example. You might have noticed before, right? When you open to any of the net banking or internet, you can see that there might have you might have seen sometimes before back in 90s. I'm saying, right? When the internet picks up, right? You would have seen sometimes statement that this website is down. Please refresh after a few times. Or please come back later. This website is down. Please come back later, or please refresh the page after some time. Everyone would have I know everyone would have seen that pages, right? Now, do you see that in Facebook? Do you see that in this Google? Do you see that kind of a messages coming up in your net banking application? Do you see that kind of messages coming up? No, right? So you don't see that kind of a messages coming up now, because why this is happening is because of SOA architecture. Now, let's do a quick work on here. Service catalog, right? Now let's take an example. I need to do some kind of change in this service catalog. What developer have done is developer have coded and created a select query or an update query here. He have pushed that code for and then person have to restart the services, right? So when he have to restart the services, what does it see that this components get restarted. All the other components keeps on working, right? So if for some time, if this when with the services, this component is getting restarted, for some time the person can see a message that it is not able to load the system, but it will not take that much time to restart this overall system. You understand that restarting a overall system is very time consuming than restarting a component, right? You would have seen in the Windows services, right? Also, right? If you want to restart a laptop, it is a one hell of a task, right? You have to restart, and if you are using a hard disk, you forget it about 5-10 minutes. It will take the laptop to restart and everything, right? But if you have installed the software and you have to restart the services, then Windows service basically takes hardly 1 or 2 seconds to restart, right? And until and unless that services are working, you cannot really use that service. But once the service is restarted, you can use those services, right? So similar thing happens if you have to do a change in the billing system. So basically, this kind of a module goes on for a milliseconds or maybe a 1 second or 2 seconds, but overall application keeps on working, right? That is the reason SOA architecture came into picture, which says that you don't have to really complexify your system. You just have to introduce all those services layer, and that services layer will interact with various other interfaces in your or various other components in your system. Okay, got an idea, right? Why SOA came into picture and what was the reason behind all those reducing all those complexities in the big system, right? Okay. Why we are going towards services oriented architecture? Why? Because previously it was function oriented. Now it is coordinated or coordination oriented. So each and every functions get coordinates to each other, and then these services oriented architectures are basically help out with the solution. These systems are the older system or legacy systems are built to last, right? Built to last means they are built and you cannot really change anything. You don't expect to change anything on that system. It will be there as it is, right? These systems are developed to build to change, right? These systems are keep on evolving. You can see, right? Facebook application, right? You keep on see that the new items get introduced in 1 or 2 months, right? So these systems are built on keeps on changing. These systems are built to change. Okay. Now these systems require prolonged development cycle. Why is it so? Because if you want to change the system, a developer have to understand that what all components or what all systems are getting interacted with this component, to understand that what this component is impacted and what all other systems get impacted, and he have to study so much. He have the understanding or the development phase is really very long because of all those tasks and everything, right? But here in SOA, incremental, build and deploy. You just have to increment the change, build it and deploy. You don't have to bother about that. You have to wait for 6 months to understand the system and then develop it and then deploy it, and then you have to see that whether really it's working or not. And if it is developed, you really cannot judge that what change I have done is not impacting any other systems, right? So these are incremental. When this SOA came to picture, these are incremental builds and deploy. You just have to build it and deploy it. You don't have to bother about that what all other dependent systems will handle. All the dependent system will be handled, right? Here application works in silos, right? Here it is worked as an enterprise solution. What does it mean? All those applications are in it. They all work in silos. They basically keeps aside, and they are just working. It is not. We cannot consider it as a like big scale systems or enterprise systems, right? But here, all because of this service oriented architecture, this becomes an enterprise solution. Okay. Uh, Here all those components are very tightly coupled with each other. But here all those components are very loosely coupled. Loosely coupled as in we can change anything anywhere, and since all those systems are loosely coupled, we don't have to bother about if there is if the change will impact any other systems. These are object oriented. These are services oriented or a message oriented systems. Okay. These are known for implementation, but these are known for abstraction. Okay, abstraction as in the logic hiding. These are known for logic hiding. The exact logic hiding is there, but these are known for implementation. All those implementations are there and the legacy systems. Okay.